Every problem feels big at first. When a problem comes, most people feel fear. Their mind becomes heavy. Their heart beats faster. They start thinking too much. What will happen? What if I fail? What if things get worse? So they avoid the problem. They delay it. They run away from it. But the problem does not disappear. It stays. It grows. Here is the truth. A problem is not here to break you. A problem is here to build you. Every challenge in your life has a purpose. It is there to make you stronger. It is there to make you think better. It is there to prepare you for something bigger. Strong people are not people without problems. Strong people are those who learn how to face problems calmly, smartly, step by step. So today, you will learn something simple but powerful. No matter how big your problem is, you can handle it. You just need the right way to think. Life is not always easy. No matter who you are, you will face problems. Some problems will be small. Some will be big. Sometimes things will go wrong. Sometimes plans will fail. That is part of life. But here is the difference. Weak thinking says, "Why is this happening to me?" Strong thinking says, "This is part of life. I will handle it." Problems are not special. They are normal. Every successful person you see today has faced many problems. They failed. They struggled. They felt lost. But they did not stop. They learned. They adapted. They moved forward. That is why they are strong today. If life gives you no problems, you will never grow. You will stay the same. Problems are like training. They train your mind. They train your patience. They train your strength. So instead of fearing problems, start seeing them in a new way. A problem is not your enemy. It is your teacher. And every time you face it, you become better than before. Now, I want you to remember one simple sentence. Keep it in your mind. Repeat it to yourself when life feels hard. The sentence is this: "You can handle this. One step at a time." Say it again. You can handle this. One step at a time. No matter how big the problem is, you don't need to solve everything at once. You don't need to rush. You don't need to panic. You just need to take one step, then another step, and then another. This is how every problem is solved, slowly, calmly, step by step. Whenever you feel stuck, repeat this sentence again. You can handle this, one step at a time. This one thought can change the way you face every problem in your life. Now let's start with the first step. Stay calm. When a problem comes, your first reaction is usually emotional. You feel fear. You feel stress. You feel pressure. Your mind starts to race. What will happen? What if I fail? What if I lose everything? This is normal. But this reaction does not help you. A stressed mind cannot think clearly. A stressed mind sees danger, not solutions. That is why the first and most important step is simple. Stay calm. When you stay calm, something powerful happens. Your breathing slows down. Your thoughts become clear. Your mind starts to work better. You begin to see options. You begin to think step by step. So, what should you do when a problem appears? Pause. Take a deep breath. Inhale slowly, and then exhale slowly. Do this 2 or 3 times. Relax your body. Relax your shoulders. Then say to yourself, I am calm. I can think clearly. And remember your main sentence. You can handle this, one step at a time. Do not react too fast. Do not make quick decisions when you feel emotional. Give yourself time. Even 1 minute of calm thinking is better than 1 hour of panic. Always remember this. Emotions make problems look bigger. Calmness makes problems look smaller. So, the next time you face a problem, don't rush, don't panic. Just stop, breathe, and think. That is how strong people begin. Now, let's move to the second step. Break the problem into small steps. This is one of the most powerful ways to solve any problem in life. When you look at a problem as one big thing, it feels heavy. It feels scary. You think, this is too much. I cannot do this. And because of that, you stop. Not because the problem is impossible, but because it looks too big. But here is the truth. No big problem needs one big solution. Every big problem can be solved with small steps. Think about climbing stairs. You don't jump to the top in one move. You take one step, then another, then another. Problems work the same way. When you break a problem into small parts, your mind feels lighter. You stop feeling stuck. You start feeling in control. So how can you do this? First, write the problem down. Take a paper or your phone. Ask yourself, what exactly is my problem? Write it clearly. When a problem stays in your head, it feels confusing, but when you write it, it becomes clear, and clarity gives you power. Next, break the problem into small actions. Let's take an example. Big problem. I want to improve my English. This feels big, right? Now break it down. Small steps. Learn 5 new words today. Watch 1 English video. Practice speaking for 10 minutes. Read 1 page of a book. Now the problem feels simple. You know what to do. You can start immediately. This is the power of small steps. Now remember something important. Focus on 1 step at a time. Don't think about everything. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just ask yourself, what is the next small step? Then do it. After that, take the next step. Step by step, you move forward. Also, celebrate small wins. If you complete 1 step, tell yourself, I did well today. This builds confidence. Confidence gives you energy. Energy helps you continue. And one more thing, be patient. Big problems take time to solve, but that is okay. Slow progress is still progress. Strong people don't rush. They move steadily. They stay consistent. And they keep going. So, whenever a problem feels too big, remember this simple truth. You can handle this, 1 step at a time. Break it down, start small, keep moving, and slowly, the problem will become smaller, and you will become stronger. Now let's move to the third step. Ask better questions. When a problem comes, most people react in a negative way. They complain. They say things like, why is this happening to me? My life is so hard. Nothing ever works for me. These thoughts feel natural, but they are not helpful. Complaining does not solve problems. It only makes you feel weaker. When you complain, your mind closes. You stop thinking. You stop looking for answers. You focus only on the problem. But strong people think differently. They don't complain. They ask better questions. Instead of saying, why me? They ask, how can I solve this? This small change is very powerful. When you ask better questions, your mind opens. Your brain starts searching for answers. You begin to see solutions. So, whenever you face a problem, ask yourself, what can I do right now? What is 1 step I can take? What are my options? These questions give you direction. Now let's talk about something important. Control. Not everything is in your control. Some things you cannot change. But some things are always in your control. Your actions, your attitude, your effort. So instead of focusing on what you cannot control, ask yourself, what can I control right now? Even in a difficult situation, you always have something you can do, and that is enough to move forward. Also, change the way you think about problems. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? Every problem teaches something. It can teach you patience. It can teach you strength. It can teach you discipline. When you ask learning questions, problems become lessons, and lessons make you wiser. So remember this simple rule. Stop complaining. Start questioning, because good questions bring clarity. Clarity brings action, and action brings results. Whenever you feel stuck, repeat this again. You can handle this, one step at a time. Then ask yourself the right question and move forward. Now, let's move to the next step. Take action. One of the biggest reasons people stay stuck is overthinking. They think too much. They plan too much. They worry too much. But they do nothing. They ask, what if I fail? What if I make a mistake? What if it doesn't work? And while they keep thinking, time keeps passing. The problem stays. Sometimes it even becomes bigger. Here is the truth. Thinking creates ideas, but action creates results. You can have the best plan in the world, but if you don't act, nothing changes. Many people wait for the perfect moment. They want the perfect plan, but perfection is a trap. There is no perfect time. There is no perfect plan. Strong people don't wait, they start. Even if they feel unsure, even if they feel scared, they take one small step, and that is enough. A small action is always better than no action. You don't need to solve everything today. Just do one thing. Make one call. Read one page. Practice for 10 minutes. That one action creates movement, and movement creates progress. Also, don't fear mistakes. Mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are lessons. They show you what works and what doesn't. The real failure is doing nothing. So give yourself permission to start, even if you are not ready, even if you are not confident. Confidence comes after action. Now, here is a simple method. The 5-second rule. When you know you must act, don't wait. Count in your mind 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move before your brain creates excuses. This simple trick helps you stop overthinking and start doing. So, from today, remember this: less thinking, more action. And whenever you feel stuck, say it again: you can handle this, one step at a time. Then take that one step. Now let's move to the next step. Learn from others. You do not have to solve every problem alone. Many people think they must do everything by themselves. They struggle for a long time. They make the same mistakes again and again. But smart people do something different. They learn from others. They understand that someone has already faced a similar problem. Someone has already found a solution. So, instead of wasting time, they ask, they listen, they learn. When you learn from others, you grow faster. You avoid mistakes. You save time. So, what can you do? Talk to people with experience. Read books. Watch useful videos. Listen carefully. Take ideas. Apply them in your life. And don't feel shy to ask questions. Asking is not weakness. It is a sign of growth. It shows that you want to improve. Even strong people ask for help, because they know one thing: learning from others is one of the fastest ways to move forward. So remember, you can handle this, one step at a time. And sometimes that step is asking someone who already knows the way. Now, let's move to another important step. Stay positive. When problems come, it is easy to feel negative. You may feel tired. You may feel stressed. You may feel like giving up. This is normal. But negativity makes everything harder. A negative mind sees only problems. A positive mind sees possibilities. So, even in difficult times, you must protect your mindset. Tell yourself, this is not the end. This is temporary. I will find a way. These simple words give you strength. Hope is very powerful. Hope gives energy. Hope keeps you moving. Without hope, you stop trying. But with hope, you keep going, even when things are hard. Also, Be careful with your environment. Stay away from people who spread fear and negativity. Stay close to people who support you and give you strength. And most importantly, speak kindly to yourself. Don't say, "I can't do this." Say, "I am learning. I am improving." Your words shape your mindset. Your mindset shapes your actions, and your actions shape your life. So stay positive, and always remember, you can handle this, one step at a time. Now we come to a very powerful step. Take responsibility. When problems happen, many people look for someone to blame. They say, "It's not my fault. Someone else caused this." Life is unfair. Blaming feels easy. It gives you comfort for a moment, but it also takes away your power, because when you blame others, you give control of your life to them. Strong people think differently. They say, "This is my life. I will handle it." Even if the problem is not fully their fault, they take responsibility for solving it. And that is where real power comes from. Responsibility changes you. It makes you stronger. It makes you more confident. Instead of waiting, you start acting. Instead of complaining, you start solving. Ask yourself, what can I do right now? What part of this situation is in my control? You may not control everything, but you always control your response, your actions, your effort, your attitude. And that is enough to create change. Also, every problem teaches something. Instead of saying, "This is unfair," say, "What can I learn from this?" This mindset turns problems into lessons. Lessons make you wiser, and wisdom helps you grow. From today, say this to yourself, "I take responsibility for my life." Say it again. "I take responsibility for my future." This is how strong people think. No excuses, no blaming, only action, only growth. And whenever you feel lost, remember, you can handle this, one step at a time. That is how you move forward. Now, let's remember what we learned. When a problem comes, stay calm. Don't panic. Don't rush. Take a deep breath. Think clearly. Then break the problem into small steps. Don't try to solve everything at once. Just take one step, then another. Ask better questions. Don't complain. Don't say, "Why me?" Say, "How can I solve this?" Focus on what you can control. Take action. Don't overthink. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start small. Move forward. Learn from others. Ask for help. Listen. Grow faster. Stay positive. Even when things are hard, keep hope in your heart. And most important, take responsibility. Don't blame others. Say, "This is my life. I will handle it." These are simple ideas, but they are very powerful. If you follow them, no problem will feel impossible. Step by step, you will grow stronger. And remember always, you can handle this, one step at a time. Now, I want to ask you something. Think carefully. What problem are you facing right now? Is it something in your studies, your work, your health, your personal life? Take a moment and be honest. Are you facing it or avoiding it? Are you trying to solve it or just thinking about it again and again? Ask yourself, what is one small step I can take today? Not tomorrow, today. Maybe it is a phone call. Maybe it is learning something new. Maybe it is fixing one small mistake. Whatever it is, start now. Because your future depends on your actions today. If you keep waiting, nothing will change. But if you start, everything can change. So decide now. Will you stay in the same place, or will you move forward? Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. And when you feel doubt, say it again. You can handle this, one step at a time. Now take that first step. Life will always test you. There will always be challenges. There will always be moments when things feel difficult. But these moments are not here to stop you. They are here to shape you. Every problem you face is making you stronger. Every challenge is building your mind. Every step you take is creating your future. You are not here to run away from problems. You are here to face them, to learn from them, to grow because of them. One day, you will look back at the problems you face today, and you will realize something. They made you better. They made you stronger. They made you wiser. So don't fear problems anymore. See them as opportunities. Opportunities to improve. Opportunities to grow. Opportunities to become someone better. Keep moving forward, step by step, day by day. And always remember, you can handle this, one step at a time. Before we finish, remember this one thing. Problems are part of life. You cannot avoid them, but you can learn how to face them calmly, smartly, step by step. You already have the strength inside you. You just need to use it. So don't wait for a perfect life. Build a strong mind, because a strong mind can handle any situation. Whenever life becomes difficult, repeat these words again. You can handle this, one step at a time. Let this sentence guide you. Let it remind you of your strength. And if this video helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving forward, step by step.